Very carefully. Really carefully. And but this right here is a normal, healthy, concrete runway for airplanes. You know, just like they look in real life. You do mostly see asphalt runways, and you can always see, you know, on the surface, these ripples that texture the runway. This is, of course, made to have water flow off the runway in case it rains. Everybody, this is all fine. We can take off without any worries. I know the texture quality is bad, but you're about to find out why. There we go, looking great. And our Cessna Citation X. But everybody, we are in the Californian desert, Edwards Air Force Base, and we are here for a reason. Yes, everybody. For years, I've made challenges trying to make flying hard for airplanes. And today, everybody, I wanted to experiment with runway surface. We can see down here a runway filled with cobblestone. Next to it, another test runway, which is also filled with a cobblestone surface. And next to it, even more stone. And next to it, absolute death of stone. We're probably not going to be landing here. Everybody, in today's video, it's time to do some landing gear tests like they do with car suspensions. I have never seen a surface test done like this on airplanes, so it's time to do it. Let's get that landing gear down and land on this runway. All right, now we're getting closer to the cobblestone runway, and you can already see the performance of the PC dropping slightly. It is quite a problem to make, you know, these cobblestone textures that the plane has to react to. This is literally going to burn your PC alive. All right, FPS drop incoming. Time to land on our rough runway and hope that our nose landing gear doesn't collapse or anything. Come on. Oh, jeez. All right. It's only the slightest level. So that's not bad. All right. Oh, it's quite wobbly, but actually the suspension here does it quite well. This is a relatively smooth ride. Surprisingly smooth. Here we go. We have landed like that. Absolutely no problem at all. Yeah, you can see, yeah, the landing gear does seem to handle it quite well. I'm not quite sure how well this is simulated here at all. I don't know how X-Plane does it, but definitely this is a great wing flicks demonstration for an aircraft like this. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, yeah, look at the large suspension on this thing. This thing has to be able to withstand hard landings, so I'm pretty sure it's able to withstand hard terrain as well. Perhaps let's try to take off. All right, full power. Yeah, this is kind of like a pothole-filled runway. Oh yeah, starting from the standstill, this is definitely a very hard runway. You're the worst condition ever. There we go. I mean, what's the worst case that's gonna happen? Your landing gear could potentially die, but X-Plane, there you go. We're doing it quite well, and we're able to reach speeds really quickly as well. There we go. Take a look at this. That has worked out very well. We've just taken off from this airport. Very nice. Let's see how far we can get with the Cessna Citation X here, which has relatively small landing gear. Try the next one. This one sure is particularly disgusting because we've got these tiny amounts of little patches of cobblestone. Oh, that's 5 frames per second here. Perfect. Not getting better on the frames per second. See, this is what I meant by my PC burning alive. Really not good. We shall maybe move on with another test because the next runway is really interesting now. It looks like this, and this is probably rougher than any runway in real life would ever be. I guess the first test here was plenty enough to see, well, how much roughness can a landing gear actually do. I mean, this thing will be rougher than any runway will ever be in real life. And I'm not even going to talk about this. This is definitely a runway of suffering for an airplane. Let's maybe see if we can land here. Come on. I have no idea. Like, this thing actually, this test doesn't have any value, I think. It's just ridiculous. I mean, there's a reason runways are maintained relatively well. All right, let's touch down carefully with our airplane and not have the nose landing gear. Oh my God. Yes! That's worked just fine. Oh, now we were in the middle of... All right, that's probably not a very... Oh. Okay, I mean, we stopped until we crashed. That was an interesting one. I guess we can try this with a bit of a bigger plane. Let's maybe try the butter machine and see how well it handles these gaps. I mean, at fast speeds, you could see the airplane was nicely able to just, you know, jump from rock to rock. Not bad. All right, everybody, let's try this now. Very low coming in here with our butter landing gear. That might have been a bit of a premature touchdown. And oh, the frames per second is horrible. You can see that tilted landing gear barely being able to hold it here together. It's kind of like it keeps wanting to tilt down in all these gaps. Oh, and help! Help the nose landing gear! Help! Help me! No! Nose landing gear's dead. Okay, okay. Come to stop, please. Jesus Christ. All right, there you go. We've come to stop. Guys, it's true. The A330 definitely has failed, and now the frames per second are even worse. That has clearly not looked too good. And now we're back. Oh, the airplane is kind of like, geez, the wing flex is terrible here. Great. For takeoff, we might want to tune down the graphic. All right, now the airplane. There we go. Take a look at that landing gear struggling. This is absolutely a stupid test, but I mean, there we go. Our landing gear isn't collapsing just yet. Absolutely fine. Now, dear passengers, I know this is a relatively rough takeoff. You shouldn't be experiencing the turbulence that we're experiencing on takeoff. But I just like to see how the butter landing gear really... I mean, this is kind of like an animation test. Take a look at this. It's quite ridiculous, but at, you know, a high enough speed, we can very well just, you know, run over the cobblestone, you know. It's painful to watch, though. It's also painful how long of a runway we need. That is for sure. That is a very slow acceleration. I wonder why that is. You need like 50% more of runway. That's good. But, you know, sooner or later, we're able to take off. Take a look. Beautiful. And now we're off in the air with a landing gear that in real life would definitely need maintenance, a lot of maintenance. I guess you're thinking a big plane for this test isn't very interesting after all. Let me try the Cessna 172 that we're on board of. All right, come on. Try to set her down calmly. Like that. Yeah, not bad. Hey, there we go. This airplane is doing it quite well. It's a bit of a bumpy one. Oh, gee. Yes, we have landed with our Cessna. You can see some of these planes definitely have tougher suspension than cars. All right, that obviously doesn't sway. At a high enough speed, this is obviously a stupid idea. An airplane type that was built for rough runways like this is a tail dragger. Let's try the 737 to see if we can, you know, actually survive a takeoff. All right, come on, let's do it. Yeah, the natural habitat of a tail dragger. Take a look at this. Landing gear is handling it nicely. Yes, as you know, you don't have any nose landing gear that could impact, but this is definitely, I think this is suspension-wise taking it a little bit too far, taking out from this rough road. This is a very, very long takeoff run, let me tell you. Come on, do it faster. This airplane just won't take off very easily. This is definitely gonna break some airplanes now. Take a look at this. A beautiful takeoff done on the 737. Now this right here is a bit of a different runway texture with, you know, a bit of bigger rocks, which is even worse. And actually a bit better on the FPS. Take a look. Come on, climb the rocks. 757, climb the rocks. Yes. It's a shame how landing gear isn't very much simulated in real life. This would have fallen apart very easily. Now this is a bit of a mode where the texture is loaded just the second that we come in, which runs a bit better. Come on, take off now. This is a runway that the cartel would still use. There we go. We're able. Jesus, that is not a good looking landing gear. There we go. We're able to take off just fine. Yes, that's gone very, very well. Oh, and now we're super fast. I'm just kind of scared, though, of this runway. There's no way we're going to find a plane that's going to land on these cobblestones. Like, genuinely. All right, come on. Pretty big cobblestone. Come on, full power. The tail is kind of stuck. This is a sports plane. That's why I took it. Yeah, come on, climb. This is literally... This is off-roading at a 757. Not working very well. Let's maybe try landing. All right, come on. Let me try the big one. You know, the bad thing about this airplane is that, you know, it does need a lot of speed to land properly and not die. Come on, you can do this. You're a big, big A340. You're a long A340, you know. You should be able to handle this. All right, touchdown now. Very carefully. Yeah. Really carefully. All right, we've died. Oh, we've died that was a very quick stop. That is... no. Everybody, I think this goes to prove why it is so important for runways to be maintained well. I mean, I don't think an asphalt runway would ever end up looking like this if not maintenance. But you surely don't want to have potholes like this here in a runway. That is a very messed up run. Jesus Christ. I wonder how this Aerolite is actually still alive. Very bumpy ride. But I thank you guys so much for watching this completely useless video. Oh, I thought the Aerolite... no, we're stuck. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, as always. Good night. Thank you. And a special thanks goes out to my members, my supporters. Guns Killer, R27, James Deram, That Dude, Anime Gods of Gaming, Derek, Insider Plane, Nishijitsu Finer, Professional Jamal, Ryland Williams, and New the York. You've got beautiful names.